let's talk to these ladies. The Cross Out Cancer 5K is pretty cool. So introduce yourselves.
I'm Greta Dieck. I'm the executive director.
Hi, I'm Katie Jones. I'm on board of Cross Out Cancer.
These guys look athletic, don't they? They're like,
There will be no races down the hall with these girls.
No.
So talk about what you guys do. How did this all come about? How did you come up with this? Where did this all stem from?
So in 2015, a friend of mine, Lizzie Dolan, she's currently a freshman in college, but way back when she was a sophomore in high school, and she actually volunteered at Camp Agape, which is a summer camp in Seattle, Washington. And the premise of Camp Agape is that they pair you with a family or of a child suffering from pediatric cancer or one of their siblings. And Lizzie worked with them for a week, and when she came back to South Tampa after volunteering, she realized that really kind of the debilitating effects that pediatric cancer has on a family, not just through the physical and emotional component, because that's absolutely there, but the financial aspect. And she really saw that families were really struggling to make ends meet, which is something that people realize about pediatric cancer, but it's not always at the forefront of the movement or cause. So Lizzie decided to set up a restricted fund at JohnsHopkinsAllChildren'sHospital that's specifically for the families of pediatric cancer patients at this hospital that are in financial need. So our board of high school cross-country runners from around Tampa Bay raises money for this restricted fund.
How old are you, Greta? How old are you? Is she a doctor here at the hospital? What's going on?
I was just thinking when I was in high school.
I don't know that I had. How old are you, seriously?
I am 16 years old. I'm a
16
junior.
years old. Kate, how old are you?
I'm 16.
16 years old. These girls have really made a difference already, and you probably have some challenges for some other peoples and some other schools and some of your friends, right?
Yeah. We have our board over there, so.
She's waving.
The noise over there, the board over there. Yeah, you guys? Yeah, they're over there in the phone banks.
Let's talk about the race a little bit. I mean, what a cool event.
Yeah.
You just finished the third year of it. Can we go back to like year one real quick?
Okay.
The difference between when you started it, year one, because I'm kind of reading everything that went into this last year with 11 high schools participating and.
Yeah. So
how has it grown from when you started?
The basic premise, way back in 2015, Lizzie was the president of Cross Out Cancer. She remains is. So she kind of got it off the ground, and she is the one who really deserves most of the credit for getting this organization off the ground because she is the founder. But way back in 2015, we knew that we had a movement, but we didn't really know how we were going to raise this money. So there's obviously fundraising, but it always helps to have a specific event to go along with it. And because we are cross-country runners, it made sense to do a 5K race. So we do an annual 5K race, usually in December, right after the high school state cross-country meet, or about a week after.
And by the way, anybody can do a 5K, right?
It's a run walk.
It's like I could run a 5K. I mean, like I'm not going to be running half marathons anytime soon, but everyone can kind of do a 5K. So it's really good for all different experience levels of runners, right?
It's easy to be deterred. A lot of people come to me. They're like, "Oh, I never run before. I don't know if I can do it." And I say, "You can just walk."
Brian, you could do a 5K. You could do it.
It's a run walk to make sure not to get that misconception out there that it's an elite race. It's not. It's a family event.
Okay, so there you go. I can walk. See,
phone's ringing for a runner.
Yeah, I love it. Katie, I just want to ask you really fast because you guys obviously both participate in the race, right? You guys are you organizing and participating? Is that what's happening?
I do get that a lot. People say, "Are you running?" Well, actually don't have a chance to run because we are there coordinating the event. So while I would love to run, we're usually there running around with our heads cut off for most of the time.
Busy working.
But there are a lot of, races. I always see all these people, in cars, and you always follow these cars and you see the 13.1 and the marathon runners and the 5Ks, and there's a lot of runs in the Tampa Bay area. I mean, that's for sure. But this is so different because the money stays right here in Tampa Bay. So why don't you guys talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. I'd say what really makes Cross Out Cancer unique is not just that we are student run, but because our cause is so specific and there's really no fluff. Because we are a nonprofit and none of our volunteers are paid, there really isn't anywhere else that this money goes than to Johns Hopkins. There's very little in between. We're not spreading it out to somewhere.
I love when she says no fluff. There's no fluff here. It's amazing.
Thank you. But it really is focused just for Johns Hopkins, and we do have a very specific mission, which has allowed us to be successful in our past years.
Okay, so this is your first year here, too. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's our first Radiothon.
I love it that you guys are here. So it's great to meet you both, and just what a tremendous thing you guys are doing for the community.
Thank you for having us.
And you guys brought some money today, right?
Let's have you share what you've done here.
So we are making a donation of $2,500 to the Radiothon.
Nice. Very well done.
Thank you.
So if this doesn't inspire you, two 16-year-old ladies, I'll call you, you're not girls anymore, you're ladies now.
Thank you.
And they have taken this cause and they've made it personal and they've, extended it to their, I'm sure your friends and family are helping out with this cause now too. And that's just, it's so courageous and so great to see you guys doing something that's for greater purpose. I mean, that's what it's all about here today at Johns Hopkins All-Children's Hospital. It's about the greater good, man.
Pretty amazing stuff just to hear the story and just thinking, back when I was in high school, I don't think we had anything like that cool. I mean, you had the clubs and stuff, but what you guys are doing is just amazing, and obviously for the great cause that it is here that we're all involved in, just so cool.
So big round of applause for Greta and Katie today and their organization, Cross Out Cancer 5K. So congratulations, ladies.
Thank you so much.
You guys, and welcome to your first Radiothon.
Thank you.
And they're gonna go back to work on the phones.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we need to make them ring.
Along with everybody else at Cross Out Cancer. Appreciate you guys manning the phones over there. So let's get them working. Let's get the phones ringing. As we're talking about making you a monthly miracle maker. We've been mentioning this throughout the day, and everybody's been saying it's just giving up something simple. It's giving up, Norm likes to say it's not buying the Coke at lunch. It's it's giving up the coffee, or just think of it, if you do a coffee every morning. It's what if it was another 50 cents tacked onto the price of that coffee? That's how small it is.
You probably have that. You have the coin jar at home. I have that coin jar where I put all my loose change, And I always think every time I go and cash in those coins, I'm always like, oh, it's probably not going to be a lot of money. You get there, you're like, wow, there's a lot of change in here. And so that's the kind of stuff that really makes a difference.
Absolutely.
And so it's fantastic that you guys have really taken on this cause. So
thank you.
It's really wonderful. If you guys want to donate right now, you can talk to the folks at Cross Out Cancer 5K and the employees here that are working from Johns Hopkins All-Children's Hospital. They're manning the phones. 1-800-270-8642. I'll give you the number again because we want to hear those phones ring. 1-800-270-8642. Or, of course, you can't get to a phone. You can go online, US1035.com.
And if you do make a donation, we've got some goodies that are up for grabs. You could end up with the Garth Brooks anthology. Very cool deal Garth just came out with. It's the first book that he's ever done. Covers the first 5 years of his career, also some CDs and some stuff that's never been released, so we'll put you in the running for that. 1-800-270-8642.